Dharma is deep and lovely. Now we have a chance to see, study, and to practice it. We vow to realize its true meaning. Dear Venerable Dharma Maitri Mahatera, dear Honorable Priest, dear bride and groom, and parents of the bride and groom, and all of you. Namo Sangyang Adi Buddhaya, Namo Buddhaya. Namo Đức Bùn Sơ Bụt Sakyamuni. Is it correct? Maybe not, yeah, because my Vietnamese is not so good. Today is a very special day for two of you. And yeah, it's a happy moment, and I ask permission, mohon izin untuk Dhamma Desana dalam bahasa Inggris, ya. I just ask permission to speak in English for my Indonesian friends and also the Vietnamese who doesn't speak English. I'm sorry, yeah, because it's special day for them. So yeah, I will make it special. Today is a happy moment for you, and in this happy moment, please allow me to ask you, Hubert and Thao Phuong, yeah, what will you do? What will you do if today? What will you do if today the Buddha himself come to your home? Please, anybody can help with the microphone to give it to them. Yeah. What will you do if today the Buddha is come to your home?
We will say thank you, and we will be very, very grateful for his presence.
Thank you, and you will be very grateful for his presence. And you, Thao Phuong?
Yeah, well, just gonna bow and pray. Thank you for his blessings. Yeah.
It's very beautiful. And the good news is that today the Buddha has really come to your home. The Buddha is present in your home in the form of somebody beside you now. For Hubert, the Buddha is present in the form of Thao Phuong, and for Thao Phuong, the Buddha is present in the form of Hubert. Yeah. So, remember what you just said. What will you do? Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, I'll be grateful for you.
That's good. As Buddhists, yesterday you just received the 5 precepts and officially Buddhist. Yeah. And as Buddhists, we take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. Taking refuge in the Buddha, what does it mean? It means that you are aware of the presence of the Buddha in you and in everyone around you. In you and also in your wife, in you and also in your husband. When we are aware of the Buddha inside us, inside each one of us, so we are ready to do something good for the Buddha, of course, and at the same time for the person in front of us. Yeah. In every one of us, we have the seed of the Buddha, the seed of goodness. And if we water that seed will grow day by day. How to water that seed? Yeah? How to water that seed inside us? We can water the Buddha seed inside us by, yeah, for example, if you read something in your phone, yeah, you try to read something good, yeah, not something that watering the seeds of violence or something bad in you, but only the good things. And how to water the seeds of the Buddha seed inside the person around you. For example, your spouse. Now, yeah, you can do something that allow them to cultivate that goodness. So, for example, we choose not to say something bad in front of him or her, even though maybe you are very angry at that moment. Because when we hear something like somebody shouting to us, then we will not happy. And when we are not happy, when we are suffer, then we will try to run away from that suffering. And in that moment, it's very dangerous. We can also hurt people around us. So the suffering is contagious, but also happiness is contagious. So when you are happy, you can share your happiness to the person around you, to your wife, to your husband, to your father, your mother, father and mother-in-law, to your children, to everyone. Yeah. So you need to be happy to make other people happy. Second, taking refuge in the Dharma. What is Dharma? Dharma means the teaching of the Buddha. What does Buddha teach us? Buddha teaches us about how to love, how to understand. You know, Bodhisattva Avalokitesvara, Kuan Yin Pusa in Chinese, Botat Quan Team in Vietnamese. Avalokitesvara is a manifestation of the love, yeah, the great love of the Buddha himself. Yeah. And understanding is manifest by the Bodhisattva Manjusri. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I forgot in Chinese and Vietnamese, but in Sanskrit is Bodhisattva Manjusri. Mostly depicted by the sword on his hand. Yeah, it's understanding. There is no love without understanding. Please allow me to ask one more question to you. Taufung, do you know what is the favorite food of your husband?
Indomie.
Indomie, oh. Instant noodle, okay. And you, Hubert?
Pho bowl.
Pho, okay. It's very delicious. 5 years I was in the Vietnamese temple and I love pho. Yeah. Ban Phong Tom. Ban Phong Tom is kerupuk, right? Yeah, pho and instant noodle. Well, both of them are noodles, basically. Okay, you understand each other. That's a very good news. There's a lot of opportunity for you to love each other because you understand each other. If you don't understand your spouse, for example, do you like durian?
No.
No, both of us.
Both of you, okay. In case, for example, one of you love durian so much and the other doesn't like durian. You know, durian is the fruit that doesn't the middle way is doesn't work in durian. You just love it or hate it. If you love durian so much and your spouse doesn't like durian, and you want to express your love by giving him or her durian because you love it so much, that's love without understanding. You just make him or her suffer. But it's good that both of you doesn't like. So yeah, but the point is you need to understand in order to love. To love is to understand. And how to take refuge in the Sangha. Sangha means community. Community of the disciple of the Buddha who practice the Dharma, practice in love and understanding, and watering the Buddha seat inside each one of us. When you take refuge in the Sangha, are you ready to make your family as a community? Community means you support each other. Husband supporting wife, wife supporting husband, parents supporting children, children supporting parents. This is how to take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, and how to make your marriage as a happy marriage. To make the family that you build as a happy family. Because when we are happy, it's easy for us to make the people around us happy. Remember, happiness is contagious. And may the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha bless your marriage. May the great love of the Buddha in the form of Kuan Yin Pusha, Kuan Team, Botat Kuan Team, present in your heart, in each one of you, so that you have the capacity to love each other, to understand each other. Sabi Sata Bhavantu Sukitata. May all beings be happy. Namo Sangyang Adi Buddhaya. Namo Buddhaya. Thank you.